Though it's never helpful to have a fear-based reaction to our child's LGBTQ identity by proclaiming to them, "It's a phase, you'll get over it," it is good for parents to keep in mind that as preteens and teens explore their life, there will be lots of changing aspects in their identity all throughout their development. An LGBTQ identity could be one of those aspects that changes or not. In my teenage years, I had a unique experience among my peers because I witnessed my parents raising younger children. My parents had a surprise child when I was 12 and then another one when I was 14. By the time I was 15 years old, after 3 years of witnessing the chaos and upheaval that children can bring to a home while lacking the understanding of the joy that children can bring, I emphatically declared, I will never have children. My parents and other trusted adults in my life assured me that this concrete teenage conviction of mine might not last all the way through adulthood. But I vehemently disagreed and protested. "I promise, you wait and see, I will never have kids." Now, of course, I can't help but chuckle at my teenage short-sightedness, given that I have 2 children that I absolutely adore. You see, while teenagers may wholeheartedly believe their emphatic declarations in that moment, they're not always infallible predictions of how their lives will eventually turn out. It is helpful for parents of preteens and teens to remember this and to not get swept up in the fear of our children's definitive proclamations. We can still validate their present experiences and emotions while keeping in mind that things could change as their brains continue to grow and mature. However, it is always a possibility that our children's LGBTQ identities will persist beyond adolescence into adulthood. Parents of LGBTQ children ought to be continually moving toward a surrendered heart before God so that they're prepared for this possibility. It's never wise to pause our internal refinement generated by a child's LGBTQ identity in the hopes that it's a phase that will all blow over. When we freeze in our fear like this, we not only rob our children of deep connection with us through their LGBTQ identity, but we also rob ourselves of all of the spiritual fruit that can come from wrestling in our hearts through this time and being extra reliant on God.